Welcome to Collecting Chaos. My name is James, and it's time for a classic video. Well, how about a video of a Classics Illustrated? This is Classics Illustrated #1. It's not a first print. It's actually an 8th or 9th print. I don't remember which. I go over that in the video itself. And we're going to take a look at it. We're going to go through it, and we're going to look at it page by page and find out a little bit about it. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. You'll be able to see the amount of advertising that's in this book and why, even all the way back in, it doesn't have a price on it, because these sold for about 15 cents, which was 5 cents more than any other comic in 1949. Why did they charge so much? Well, it's thick. You'll see. You'll see why. Yeah, let's take a look at this and go over to my hands. I love the smell of an old comic in the morning. It smells like history. Couldn't resist that. This is Classics Illustrated #1. It's not a first print though. It's an 8th printing. And the way you can tell that, if it's on the back, is you go by the last number, which is number 60. And if you have number 60 and you have a first print of it, you can look in there and see when it was printed. Otherwise, the Overstreet Price Guide will tell you, based on this, what they call an HR number, what printing you have. And in my case, this goes to number 60, which is when Black Beauty came out. And it's an 8th print. Now, I have lightly cleaned it. I did press it. Yeah, it looks better than it should. But we're going to look through it. And of course here you have all the publisher's information, but it doesn't have a date. And they would put the date on the first prints, but not on the subsequent printings. Drawn by Malcolm Kildale, another really great artist that you just don't see much of. And we're just going to go through it and look, because why not? This is not just a classic because it's a Classics Illustrated comic, but it's a classic book as well. And if you've never read The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas, I really recommend it. It's a great book. And of course they've made many movies of it. But the art in this, very little, if anything, they make today compares with this type of artwork. That's my way of thinking. Some people will disagree with me and say, no, the art today is much better. Yeah. On the covers, maybe. For instance, Dynamite covers are amazing. Some of the best artwork in comics today is on the covers of Dynamite comics. The interior art, not so much. I have trouble reading them because I just don't care for the artwork. Good art in a comic can carry a bad story. A bad story cannot carry, or a good story cannot necessarily carry bad artwork. In this case, it's a good story, good art. Everything about this is nice. And I was going to just show covers on all of my Classics Illustrated when I got to them, and as part of my collection, but instead I thought, no, I'm going to take them one at a time, and I'll do a video on them and show people why I like these so much. Centerfold, and of course I have a piece of interleave paper in here. I put this in the middle of all the comics that I clean and press, even those that I send out to other people or I give to other people, because it helps to get rid of the gases and the acids in the book. And a book this thick, I probably should have 3 or 4 in there, but you know, I just put the one. Pages are a little yellowed, dark cream color, but that's okay because they're very supple. And they reprinted these books so many times. There are a few Classics Illustrated that they only did 1 or 2 printings of, but for the most part, you know, if they sold out of the print run, they'd do another run. And they sold and sold and sold. Right up until the 60s when Gilberton shut down. A few other companies have tried it. First Comics, I think, tried it. I know Marvel tried it for a little while. And a few other companies. Might not have been First. Maybe it was Dark Horse. I don't remember. I know I've got some. Of course, no advertisements. That's why these books were so expensive. The only advertisements in there were the in-house advertisements. And only a couple of pages, you know, like the back page and the front page. And there you go. Not the best job I've ever done for pressing, but the cover is kind of offset and cut funny, so love this book. Like I said, advertising on the front cover, the inside front cover, the inside back cover, and the back cover. And it was all Classics Illustrated advertising. Classics Illustrated in gift boxes. So yeah, they were serious about their books. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. And like I said, the artist in this one was actually credited on the first page, drawn by Malcolm Kildale. And that's pretty cool, because artists really didn't get credit for comics until the 70s. Until then, if you didn't know who it was, you didn't know who it was. Go back to me, see if I have anything to say in closing. There you go, Classics Illustrated, #1, The Three Musketeers, Alexandre Dumas. If you have never read The Three Musketeers, I highly recommend it. It would probably be better if I read it, if I could read French and I read it in the original language. But I don't, so I can't. But I do remember I read it back sometime in the late 60s or early 70s, and I really liked it. I think I might have read it twice. I don't. It was a couple of weeks ago, so I have trouble remembering. But yeah, that's just a reason why I like these books so much, and why I like the Classics Illustrated so much. I do intend on doing these periodically. I'm not going to make, I'm not going to do one after another, after another, after another. But, once every week or 2 weeks or whatever, I'll do another Classics Illustrated. Maybe we'll do #2 next time. I don't know. Maybe we'll do number 10. Who knows? I've got a bunch of them. I don't have all of them. Someday. But in the meantime, everybody, have yourself a great week, and we will see you Friday. My next video will drop on Friday. And of course, I'm always on Horizon Picks channel on Friday evenings. Unfortunately, I still don't have the link to the next one, so I don't think I can include it in there. But if I happen to get it from them, I will. So there you go. Yeah, have yourself a great week, and it's hump day, so yeah, it's all halfway over. See you Friday and every day on my shorts. Bye.